Listen, welcome to TFG tonight. I'm your host, Mr. Haynes. Everybody in that place. But once he out of here, guess what? Pop. And all of us coming down. That's why I had to go and talk about Ivanka right quick, because they coming.
Oh,
you is.
This is what I love about President Barack Hussein Obama. No matter what, he kept it 100.
Wow. I was just getting ready to bring that up.
That's right. Yeah. So listen, if my company told me that I had to do something that I said, man, that's a little, we tripping. I mean, bro, half the country voted for a man that took diversity out of employment. Half the country voted for that man. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Monday, and it is TFG tonight. And I am your host, Mr. Haynes. Hope you find, ladies and gentlemen, are having a great evening. And for your listening pleasure tonight, we will be giving you some beautiful political topics. Y'all ready for it? Let's get into it. Listen, y'all know how we start this thing off, right? Keeping up with the Trumps. Listen, y'all, we on our last turn of this 4 years of, I don't know what you want to call this, a debacle, maybe. Is that good? Debauchery. Do I got another D word? Devastation, right? Uh, you know. Anyway, you feel like Freddy Krueger should have popped out somewhere, right? We spent a nightmare on Elm Street or Pennsylvania Avenue, whichever one, right? So listen, y'all know at the end of every presidency, including Barack's, and all the white folks said amen, right? Hey, Shahana, thank you for joining me, right? The presidents go on this pardon spree, right? Where everybody's rolling the dice and they're on the Monopoly board. What up, bro? And all these beautiful, fine men and women are getting their $200 as they pass go, right? But the problem is, y'all, Trump is up to his normal scheme. What is that? Quid pro quo. Yeah, I said it right. Quid pro quo. You say, what are you talking about? Well, listen, these pardons, these boys said, listen, Trump want a little change. Hey, man, Rudy done set up a little GoFundMe. He done set up a Zelle account. And listen, for your convenience, if you would like a pardon, it's like an infomercial, right? Trump is willing to give you a pardon for 2 easy payments of $1 million a piece. What's going on, bro? Thank you for joining me, right? And so Trump is offering these folks pardons for 2 million, right? And just for an honorary member, guess who wants to be pardoned? Mr. I don't deal with politics himself, Lil Wayne. Yeah, that dude. Y'all know. That cat, right? So y'all, Trump is on his way out and he trying to catch that money train before he get out of here. And so listen, I don't know if we want to experience classism at its finest, and they're gonna let this man just run off like a good old stagecoach robbery with all this money for all these pardons. So we'll see. But that's keeping up with the Trump. By this time next week, Trump will be in office, and we're gonna have a hard time finding him in. All right, y'all. That's our segment for keeping up with the Trumps. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on my co-host, Mr. Shotgun King Noble.
What up? What's going on,
What
everybody?
up, bro? Y'all, you all right?
Yeah, man. I'm good.
All right. All right.
Just
Well, listen, we ain't gonna mess around this thing. We're gonna go on and get started. What we got, madam? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Listen, Joe ain't playing no games this week, right? Joe want to hit the door swinging. And guess what he want to swing? He want to swing some of y'all student loans out the door. You say,
hey, I
what?
appreciate it. Yeah, let
Yeah,
me go
well,
ahead and get rid of
listen.
my masters. Let me go ahead and get rid of that master's loan.
Listen,
Shoot.
I don't know if your masters was this cheap, but listen, he wants to
Hey, take care of
forgive.
some of it.
Yeah. Listen, he wants to forgive $10,000 immediately, right? He actually saying this, right? He's proposing to Congress that they immediately pass a law to forgive $10,000 of student loans. He's quoted as making a statement. People shouldn't have to figure out whether they want to pay their student loan or pay their rent, right? We should take some of the edge off. And again, I know some of you jokers, y'all was filling out that FAFSA form and y'all was checking that loan box for both the federal and the state, and y'all was getting all that money. No, y'all was getting all them bad grades on there.
Exactly.
Is it
Credit
about to
score
shoot
about
up?
to straight
Yeah,
through the roof,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. So this the thing. I hope y'all didn't run up a bill pretty high, but 10,000 it may help some of y'all. Maybe like 1 or 2% on some of y'all. I don't know, but for some
Hey,
of us,
it like I said, it'll take care of a little bit of my master's degree. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah, I know it's gonna knock out a lot of it for some of y'all because some of y'all just went 1 year and that was it. So y'all just owe 8, but y'all been owing 8 for
That's
like
one
10 years.
semester.
Yeah.
That's a semester.
Hey, some of them been owing 8 for like 15 years and only paying that minimum. Yeah, it's adding
Exactly.
up, y'all. But we'll see. I bet they still make us pay that interest though. So
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
that interest gonna get paid for. Oh, you gonna pay that interest?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that we appreciate you, Big Joe. Hopefully everything goes smooth. He won't say whether or not Congress won't do it, that he'll just go straight to the executive order. But I think he should, man. Listen, you got a lot of healing to do, Doc, and I'm just very interested to see how this plays out. So that's
Hey,
all
I think you
right.
need to. I think you need to bypass Congress on that one, cause
Well,
that's just one of
we're
those
gonna see.
things. That's just one of those things, man. I would.
Yeah.
Like, man,
Well, we'll see.
get you.
All right, next. Listen, Joe's about that money. Listen, Joe let it rain this year, right? Joe trying to do that Oprah Winfrey. You get 1,000, you get 1,000, you get 1,000.
Thousand, you get 1,000.
Yeah. So
Just look
y'all
up under
listen,
your
this
seat. Hey,
right,
hold up, watch this. Look up under. That's what he's doing.
right, right. What'd you say? Got a call today. Oh, did you?
Already?
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. They trying to
Damn.
make sure. They trying to make sure they gonna put you on the book, right? So listen, y'all. Not only is Joe trying to forgive 10,000 of y'all loans, he want to send y'all some more money in the mail. Now I know. I heard some of y'all tripping because y'all ain't got y'all first one. I mean, I
I
can't
ain't get
speak on
one.
that.
Period.
I
I
don't know
make too
what you
much
did.
money.
I don't know who baby mama and who baby daddy y'all owe to, but some of that change getting up out of here. So I don't know. It is what it is. But Joe says I want to send y'all another 2,000, but not quite. Hey, what's going on, Kim? Thank you for joining us.
Kim, what's
So
up?
watch this, y'all. So Joe said he gonna send us 2, but not so quite. He said y'all already got your 6. And okay, I ain't talking to y'all that ain't got nothing. Y'all gonna get your 2. But he said what he gonna do is he gonna give you 6. Y'all already got 6. I'm gonna give you 14 more. Now for all you mathematicians, can y'all add it up? That's 2 G's,
2K.
right? So listen,
2K
and I
in your
think he giving,
pocket.
yeah, listen. And if you got 6 for your kids, right, you're gonna get 14 for your kids. So listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all something. Listen, I ain't the smartest man in the room, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. If gas ain't went up in your community yet, it's going up, right? And them groceries going up too. So I just want y'all to know, don't y'all think for 1 second, y'all just done hit a lick. Y'all done hit a scratch off or something. Cause nah, that ain't what that is. This y'all gonna spend that money and they gonna get a little bit of that change back. So I'm just telling
Look,
y'all, we've been
sales
doing $2.
tax.
What's up, town? We've been
What's
doing
up,
under
Tam?
$2 on gas ever since Trump been in office, right? I think baby barely. Say I blew my.
She
That's
said
a
I blew
shame. Look
mine
at
on
that.
here. Oh my lord.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Child, child,
All right.
child,
See.
child. See
Now
that
listen,
that
y'all don't even know what these boys get ready to do, so y'all better hold on to some of that money now, right? Yes, sir.
right.
Yes,
Sales
sir.
tax is about to go high.
And I see. I don't know. I don't know how they gonna touch it, but this is a sleight of hand. This is now you see me, now you don't. So y'all be careful
Mm-hmm.
how y'all spending that money because it's a setup. It's a setup. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a nice mattress, go get you a mattress or something. But let it be. That's it. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
shoot. Hey, take that 1,400 and pay off a bill or two. You know, pay
Yeah,
your rent
something
up for
like
like
that.
2 months,
Yeah, because they
or
finna
pay
come
your
get
rent
us.
for the next month. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a setup, y'all. So y'all be careful. You didn't need it. Oh, see that? See, ain't nobody talking
Oh,
to you, hot
see,
dollars.
okay, all right.
Meals in multiple
Look.
million minutes.
She
Hot girl
said
summer under.
hot girl summer.
Okay, I don't know.
Mm,
Is that
I
underway? I don't know what that
Oh
means.
no,
Okay,
yeah, underway. Hot girl summer underway. You know what that is? Every Look, they about to get these weaves, they about to get these
right.
wigs, they about to get these hit, they
Oh
about to
man,
be lit come
listen,
May.
Asia,
Soon as it get hot.
Asia, right? Asia waiting on all of y'all then, I guess, right? Because y'all finna run that stove up at that hair stove, right? Okay,
How,
I'm just
how
saying.
you say
I'm
it?
gonna get
About
me
to blow
some.
a chick?
They say if they go by 20. Oh, okay, okay. No, they still doing 2019, so it's still
Oh well,
2019.
I don't qualify, period. 2019,
I mean,
2018, 2017,
all
because
these
I'm just
money makers,
SOL.
man.
For
All
real.
these money makers around here. Well, I mean, where's the black oppression? All you money makers, I don't think we ain't got no problems around here no
Hey,
more, do
hey, hey,
we?
look, I got it. I'm oppressed every day. It's
Oh, you
called
didn't?
it's dang Angeline, she
Oh,
didn't get it. Dang.
okay.
Welcome to my
Well,
world. I ain't get neither one.
no, you tripping. You tripping. Okay, so listen, y'all. You get a little money. You keep it a little money because you ain't got to pay your loans, and you gonna get a little money. Y'all just know now, all money ain't good money, so y'all be careful though. All right, I'm just telling you, y'all just be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Joe is still a statesman, and that classism is still up there, y'all. So y'all be careful when y'all playing with that thing, right? All right, let's move on
Look,
to
you
the
see
next one,
Joe.
madam. Go ahead. What you got? What you say?
I say you see Joe come up there every you know what I'm saying, every new press conference, he got the new French cuff suit going
Oh
on.
yes,
So,
sir. Yes, sir.
you
On the
know.
taxes dime. On the taxpayers dime. Yes, sir. Listen, y'all don't know this young lady, and no, she's not the new country singer on CMT. Her name is Marjorie Taylor Greene. And guess what she plans on doing on the first day of Joe Biden's new administration? She wants to impeach this joker.
What?
Did y'all hear that? She
I didn't hear
wants
that
to,
one.
bruh, she wants to impeach this joker. Look at
Oh,
her.
she looked
Look
like
at her.
Fraggle Rock.
Look, see, I didn't say that, John. He said that. I didn't say that. Listen, Marjorie says
Oh,
that she is
Fraggle
going to
Rock.
introduce some articles of impeachment. Right now, listen, I don't know what they plan on doing, but it's some silly billy stuff going on around here. Like I don't know how far she think that's gonna fly. So this is her first year in Congress. That's strike number one because you don't know what you're doing, right? And you don't hop
Hmm.
in here and you don't know the rules of engagement around that, honey.
And you
This
gotta
ain't.
deal with Mitch McConnell. He gonna look at you like,
Yeah, yeah. She is saying that she's going to introduce impeachment articles right against Biden on January 21st, and her idea of doing this is to say that his election was rigged. What you
what?
say? I need her to smile with both.
With both,
Yeah,
dang.
right. You
Smile
tripping?
with both her bottom and top teeth.
So listen. So she told a news anchor, uh, we cannot have a president of the United States that is willing to abuse the power of the office of the presidency and be easily bought off by foreign governments, Chinese energy companies. Come on, y'all. What y'all doing? No, not one. Right? Matter of fact, she gonna probably end up getting a spanking. So, because all of them gonna get put into a situation where they have to learn how to raise money, right? That's what they do. And you're allowed to be on certain committees. And listen, even in Capitol Hill, there are classisms in Capitol Hill. There are cliques in Capitol Hill, and I don't really think you want to be fooling with these folks by coming in there with rollers in your hair, talking about you're gonna do some impeachment on Joe Biden. Did you forget they got both the Senate and the House? Marjorie,
I think she
right?
forgot. I
I
think
hope they
she
call her
need
by her
to.
first name.
I think she need to go ahead and get a good little sip of that sip of that bourbon and go sit down somewhere.
Yes, sir. Listen, if she don't know Nancy Pelosi, that is Petty Pelosi. And
Petty
don't you dare think,
Pelosi,
yes, sir,
Miss
don't
Hat.
you think Yeah.
Miss Hand
Bro.
Clap herself.
You know what I'm saying? All that corruption. It's like, how in the world are you gonna fix your mouth to say you hope? Okay, anyway, I ain't got time to fool with her. But Marjorie, that was cute. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with it. But you just
And
make sure that you understand when you playing that card, you got to come to work the next day.
she
So
get
just to make sure when you
she
through,
get one gold star. One gold star
bruh,
for trying.
right? You're gonna be on the committee of learning how to clean up slop. So
Mm-hmm.
you might want to be careful, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a clique up there, and they
Yep.
don't like when people be trying to come at them. Your name ain't AOC, so you ain't out there like that. You know, you ain't getting no
Mm-mm.
endorsements like that quickly. So
You ain't got
yeah,
years behind your name in Congress. Look, she gonna be like grandma. How grandma used to say, Go on, sit down over there, baby. Sit down over there. Now, Richard,
right.
shut up, Richard. Sit down over there before you know
That's
that
funny.
baby's so stupid.
So we'll see. You know, January 21st, we'll be on the lookout for Marjorie. Right? That's what I want to call her. I want to call her Marjorie.
Marjorie.
Right?
Is
So
it Marjorie or Majorie? What is it?
it
Majorette.
look. I don't know. Maybe it's Marge
Uh,
Simpson. Who knows, right? So
it's
that's
just dumb as you know what.
so. All right, Marjorie. Well, good luck with that one, and let us know how that work out for you. All right,
Mm.
what we got next? Uh-oh.
Oh
Black
man.
cops warned about racist Capitol Police officers. I'm gonna let you start out with this one, bro. Tell us about that.
All right.
What you come up with?
So I was reading this article, y'all, and it was an
Mm-hmm.
article done during a time frame by ProPublica. So it was when Kim Dine, however you want to say his last name, assumed the role as the chief of police for U.S. Capitol Police in 2012. And what it was, he recognized a problem. And
Mm-hmm.
during the time he came out of the seat in 2016, where basically he was trying to diversify um, blacks within the Capitol Police. He promoted a black officer to assistant chief, and this was the first time because obviously this hasn't been done. And then also he pretty much tried to like change it. So he found out that within the U.S. Capitol Police, there was basically white supremacists, racism, and everything. And white officers would use this code name for other white officers that worked with black police officers, and you called them fogs, which or
Mm.
hook lovers. And it was like a short for Friends of Gangsters. So, and
Yeah.
this is the black colleagues that worked within the U.S. Capitol Police Force, and then basically, and then they also said that they heard people say that, oh well, Obama should go back to Africa, Obama monkey go back to Africa. It was like it's just different things that as I started to read, but basically it was like it's been going on since 2001. So
Wow.
now they're really going into reshaping the Capitol Police, the United States Capitol Police in DC, basically because of this. And the tie-in that I have all of this is basically now we really need to uh, screen everyone that works for like police departments, federal police, um, any government agency, because we just found out today, or yeah, I think it was today. Well, they already found out, but there was a guy that was in the National Guard, DC National Guard, who is a avid supporter of white supremacy and Nazi rhetoric, and he has a top secret clearance. So
Mm.
this is something that we all have to look out for, because if it's been going on, and this is the U.S. Capitol Police, just how deep do you think it is within your local police department, sheriff's department, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, even down to the military? We have to these problems are deep rooted. And there was another report today done on CNN by a retired general. He teaches at I think Penn State or somewhere, but he teaches
Mm-hmm.
about social something. I forgot. Don't quote me that on that, y'all. But
We won't. We
his
won't. We won't.
his his idea or his thing is, we have one of his students did a study about um, white supremacists or white nationalists within the military, and it is not against the military code or against the oath of office to support it. Well, you can be a white nationalist, but the minute you support it, it's against the code or it's against your oath of office. But, however, you are not allowed, or you're not banned from joining the military. You can still join the military. So his thing
Mm,
is like, oh well, we have to stop that. We have to bar people like that from coming into the
yeah,
military, or even joining any other sort of federal agency. I mean, I think it's something that should have been done.
we appreciate that, Madam Chester Hannah. Look at
Hey,
look at that. She decided to save a little hill money for these old jokers right here. I sure appreciate
for
that,
real,
man.
for
Thank you so
real.
much.
I can go. Hey, I
Thank
can go
you.
back to KOD.
You crazy.
but I mean, I think it's a good
Thank you,
talking
man.
point. And I think that, and also said in the article that Congress has turned a blind eye to racism. It's something that they don't want to accept. And all seriousness and all jokes aside, we have to accept the fact that there is racism within every facet of Congress, public defense, anything. And there's biases that we have to begin to, we have to screen and we have to stop. And if it was going on in the Capitol Police for what, this is going on, 16 years since they've done this research and they started finding everything,
Yeah,
so
yeah. So one thing about them, bro, which said I've been to. And oh yeah, she said I've been to KOD. I didn't see it enough. Oh, well,
dang,
please, by all means,
please send
by all
more,
means,
please send
send
more.
more, please. Listen, we like the kind that jingle, but we love the kind that
Oh, the
folds.
kind of folds.
Yes, ma'am. So listen. So what I think about this, man, again, this is just time and time again of seeing just the truth about where we are in this country, right? What's up, Lisa B? Thank you for joining
What
us, right?
up? What
You missed
up?
a lot. You missed a
Yeah,
whole
you
lot. You gotta go
did.
back and
You
check us
did.
out. We got a lot of stuff going down. What's good? You all right? That's our top of the line member right there. So listen, Lisa, I got something for you right
Uh-huh.
here though. Watch this. So the guys in the Capitol, the homies, they said they've been trying to let people know that these good old boys, you know what I'm saying, the reason why they got in so easily is because this was their people. I think we said this
Uh-huh.
once before, right? Like,
Let me
what's up?
let me read this portion to you in the article. It says, and I quote, "We were telling them to back up and to get away." And this is the protest. This is the act of terrorism and treason.
Yeah,
We were telling them to back away, get away, and stop. They were telling us they're on our side and they are doing this for us. And they are saying this as I'm getting punched in my face. This is by one of the African American officers, the black officers that were at the protest.
yeah,
I'm getting punched in my face by one of them. That happened to a lot of us. We were getting pepper sprayed in the face by the protesters. I'm not going to even call them protesters, by those domestic terrorists, he said. You know, and this lets you know that this you got the homies. It's like having the homies on the block. Like, hey man, go ahead right there, bro. I got it all. All you do is go. Don't even worry about it.
yeah,
And you know, at this time of treason and terrorism that was going on within our own country, you had individuals that you know they don't care. Like, oh well, hey, these are my people. And
yeah.
they said it's theirs. And then it even got to the point, if you see the reports again today, they're finding more videos. They literally prayed
Oh
in
man,
the
that's crazy.
Senate. They were
Yeah,
praying in the Senate, on the
yeah.
Senate floor.
I don't want to get on that. I don't want to get on that. So listen, there's a humongous contrast, a paradox, an oxymoron, if I
Oh,
can,
huge
right?
oxymoron.
Watch this. What'd you say? I believe some were there to defend, others were, and that's exactly where I'm about to go, right? So you
Yeah.
have this contrast between the same officers with different skin color that were doing two different duties. One was conspiring with the rioters, right? Those that were
Mm-hmm.
wanting to vandalize and kill people, right? Why? Because they agreed with them. And then you had the brothers that's been having to deal with this oppression in that type of work environment, right? And but yet and still he took his oath of office of duty so much to the brother was trying to lure those clowns away from the people they were trying to kill, right?
Exactly.
And so you have this contrast, And what's so funny is, man, if you guys can understand, and I know it's gonna take a very long time for those seeds, those bird brain seeds to take root in some of y'all heads to
Mm-hmm.
recognize that we're not against y'all, right?
We're
But we
not.
just against people that we against mistreatment of us. What'd you say, Lisa? The slave master prayed for right, having slaves. Let the yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let that sink
Yep.
in. Good Lord. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. That's what exactly what it is. So all I'm saying to you guys, man, you had these dudes that won't even be allowed in. She said, "Oh, white collar for the yeah,"
Oh, we're not
but
gonna
she
talk
called them
about
all right.
that girl.
She
Nah, she
called them all
caught.
right,
Yeah,
right.
she caught.
I
See,
think she got what she
remember
asked
what we
for.
said? That's that mess she playing with.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Be careful what you ask for, right? So at this moment, you have these guys that are not only not being accepted as in the brotherhood of the law enforcement in the Capitol, but they're still, holding their office to a high standard by protecting those others where others wouldn't desire to protect them. They want to see them
Mm-hmm.
die. So listen, all I'm saying to my brothers and sisters that are working in any situation, y'all step to the side. This ain't our fight, right? But if we can help, we will. But I'm not getting in the middle of this because you know what? This ain't got nothing to do with me. And so at the end of the day, that's how I feel. And we understand, man. These guys are not the only ones that have experienced some type of discrimination in the job. We've done it all the time. We've had a gentleman on here before. He talked about being a police officer and how he was discriminated against just because of the color of his skin. So again, it's 2021. It's what it is. Man, y'all just keep doing your job, right? And
Mm-hmm.
all evil deeds will come to an end eventually. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, y'all, that's the story tonight. So listen, it is January 18th, and every year and this month we celebrate this human being named Martin Luther King Jr. And for those of you that don't know Martin Luther King Jr., his name actually came from a Protestant monk named Martin Luther, and he was a white man, and he opposed the Catholic Church, right?
Help start the
And
Lutheran Church.
yeah, well, that's another story, right?
Another story
But
for another
that,
time.
yeah, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, he was called Martin Luther the Reformer, and his name uh, reigned throughout the Protestant Church. That's what separates the Catholic Church, from the Protestant Church, and Protestant churches are anything that's not Catholic. If you didn't know that, right? So his name had a certain meaning to it, and because of that, man, he fulfilled his own dreams. He was a great man, and we appreciate him. And it was all because of what he practiced nonviolence. And ladies and gentlemen, I, you know, I'm not that young, but I'm old enough to know now. I saw two different men take two different approaches to the same problem, and that was white supremacy. And Malcolm X wanted to do it in more of an aggressive manner, and Martin Luther King chose to do it in a peaceful manner. And for that reason, the country has acknowledged Martin Luther King uh, as a national holiday. And it was only because of his approach to this type of oppression. So, as weird as his process was and the way he approached this situation, it literally has paid off. And there were people of all race, nation, color, creed that supported Martin Luther King. And so for him to stand upon uh, the steps of the Lincoln Memorial and say that he had a dream one day, Martin Luther King, your dream has come true. But unfortunately, it has come true still with the stain of the same oppressive people that you were trying to fight
There
50
there's
years
a
ago.
there's a there's a massive perversion to his dream because, like you say, brother, like when is it ever gonna stop?
Yeah.
This is something this man was assassinated for. Actually, he was shot. He was assassinated in the hospital. People don't know that, but that's another story too. Um, They don't believe what the hype tell you
He
on TV
did.
all the time.
He did, Lisa. He did. You're right. But
Yeah,
they'll never give him credit for that. They'll always remember his
his aggressive
bombastic,
move.
his yeah, they'll never give him credit for that, right? Yep. So listen, y'all, we salute our brother Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I didn't know that his daddy was a pastor. He was a co-pastor of
Mm-hmm.
Ebenezer Baptist Church. That
Ebenezer
was really
Baptist
interesting.
Church in
Yeah. And
Georgia.
man, ain't that crazy that we come full circle where Reverend Warnock, right, who is the pastor of that same church, has now become the senator
Look at
for his
of
great
Georgia.
state, man. Isn't that amazing to see that just come
Look
full
at God.
circle?
Look at
Oh
God.
man,
God
that's
said,
amazing, bro.
look at God.
Yes, yes, yes. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a hand uh, for the acknowledgement of Dr. Martin Luther King. We appreciate
And
what he's done.
let's understand that Dr. Martin Luther King was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity
Listen,
Incorporated.
man.
You know what
Yep,
I'm saying? Big ups to the to the brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha. 1906. Great thing,
yep,
man.
yep. I man, what you got, man? Final thoughts, man, in this momentous uh, memorial occasion that we have.
One thing I like to say is if you have children and they don't, and most of us now, like you said, we're old enough to know and understand very vibrantly and fervently who Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was. But for this generation that doesn't, I'm talking about the ones that are 10 and under, play speech. Let them listen to his words. Let them listen to how powerful, his words are, and understand that words have power. I think a lot of things that he said have come full circle now. Almost 50 years ago. And to my founders of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated that got the opportunity to be there when he gave that great speech. We're
That's
still
what's up.
fighting for the things that he, dreamed and believed. To my people, again, like I say all the time, man, love each other. Stop trying to, tear each other down, man. 2021, let's build. Um, and understand that, President elect Joe Biden and Vice President elect Kamala Harris are not going to change everything in one day. They're going to get in there, they're going to try to do some things, but it's not going to change. All right. It's not going to
Yep,
change in one day. So don't do this. Don't be out there with a handout thinking that you're about to get everything in one day. It's not going to happen.
yeah,
Stay prayed up because, with peace comes war. So we ain't out the woods yet, y'all. So stay prayed up, and just want to wish everybody, what I'm saying, happy week, happy MLK Day. Keep it moving.
what'd you say? I'm gonna share this live on. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
man, appreciate that.
Listen, thank you so much, Lisa. Hey, so this is what I want to say to you guys today. I had a conversation um, with some constituents of mine that don't look like me,
Mm-hmm.
and we were having a conversation concerning one of Joe Biden's potential um, um, plans to do in his office, and which was to offer minorities free college, right? And this is the ironic thing about this conversation. They were they were appalled at the fact that we would be offered uh, free tuition to go to college, and his Caucasian children would not be offered. Now I don't know where he got that from. I don't see that, but um, his problem was is that he felt that Joe was going to offer black people free education and not his children, and he doesn't understand that. And he said something that was so profound, but yet has been spoken on so many terms. And he said this, ladies and gentlemen. He said, "I don't understand, and it's not fair that he wants to give you free college just because you the color of your skin." And I said, "Man, if late was a statement." I, I said, how ignorant can you be to make a statement like that? That you got a problem with him wanting to give somebody free education just because of the color of their skin? I said, well, come over and have a seat and join the club. So I couldn't believe this dude said it to me, man. I was like, that's not fair, huh? I hear you. And I started to repeat back the same message he gave to him and said, it's not fair now. So to all my Caucasian brothers and sisters, I'm not saying Joe's going to give us free education, but I agree with you wholeheartedly. It's not fair that somebody is given special treatment and privilege just because of the color of their skin. Listen, that's Dwayne. I'm Brenton. We out here. We see y'all Monday.
I think they missed the message.
Maybe.